Well, hi everybody. It's Kevin from Goin Batty, and we've got a lot of Easter prep to do today. So what we thought we would do is we would come on live and bring you guys along with us. One of the things that we get to do as prep for Easter is we have to deal with a clogged up sink. Let me show you. That sink right there has got some issues that we got to deal with today. I don't know that you'll be on or that we'll go on live to show you what we're doing, but we might make a video out of it, and there's the tools to get the job done. So either way, we're going to tackle this bad boy. And I don't know if you know this, but we absolutely love Easter. Love, love, love Easter. It is the biggest Christian holiday. It is the biggest Goin Batty holiday because it celebrates Christ's resurrection. And that is a big deal for us. We're a Christian family, and that's what we believe. We believe in Jesus. So anyway, we are celebrating Easter and prepping for Easter, but it also means that we got to fix stuff sometimes. So it may seem a little odd that we're doing Easter prep in the bathroom, but we're not going to stay here. I'm going to take you into the kitchen where the amazing Goin Batty ladies, Katie and Heather, and the boys too, are going to help us prep some of the amazing food, and Heather's going to go through everything that we're making, and so she can show you all of these great recipes. Some of them you've seen before, because one of the things we're learning with our channel is we're not going to be able to bring to you fresh, new, different recipes all the time, but we're going to bring back some old ones that we love and show you how we're, putting them into our life. But you'll see some old recipes today. So I'm getting ready to go into the kitchen to just give you an opportunity to see what Heather and Katie are up to. So let's go in there. The guys are hanging, eating lunch, watching Guardians of the Galaxy. And here we are. We are in the Goin Batty kitchen. If you don't recognize this beautiful lady, you have not been watching our channel. If you don't recognize this incredible teenager that knows more about cooking than I ever will, check out our channel. And then if you haven't seen this yet, this is our brand new scratch and dent refrigerator that we got really inexpensively. It was a great deal. I can't believe how cheap we got this refrigerator considering what it does for us. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Heather so she can tell you all of the different things that we're going to make today, because she told me and I couldn't remember them all, so I figured I'd just tell you. And that's Katie making noise in the background, which is okay. She's blending. So here, I'm going to spin it around and give you Heather. And don't forget, babe, we need to speak up, because that's running, and it doesn't take the sound. It always messes with us.
Well, we are making, today I'm going to be making for Miles, because Miles loves eggs, any kind of eggs, loves eggs. So we're making deviled eggs, and they're going to be little chicks in the egg. So we're going to be making those. And then Katie right now is making, we had an herb bread that she made that was kind of this S shape, and so she's making that. And then we're going to do...
Laura says you're looking beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I got contacts.
She got contacts.
I don't have to wear the bulky glasses anymore, but I do have to wear readers because contacts don't fix old. So my eyes are getting old.
Contacts don't fix old.
Yeah, and so we have Watergate cake that we're making, and I'm going to make a jalapeno popper dip that I think actually Kevin sent to me a while ago. He saw it on Pinterest, and he was like, yes, we need this.
Yes, absolutely.
So, yeah.
So these are some of the awesome ingredients. What do you got cooking over there?
Over here, I've got my eggs that I'm going to be doing. And now if you want like the perfect hard-boiled egg, what you do is you bring it up to a boil. You move it off the burner, you put a lid on it, and you let it sit for 15 to 18 minutes. Usually I do about 18. And then that way you have like the perfect hard-boiled egg. So
awesome.
yeah.
Don't judge the house too harshly. It is a holiday, and we're getting ready to we're going into full-on Easter celebration mode, which means cleanup is sometimes on the side. Let me say hi to a few friends. Hi, Blue Ridge Prepper. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Danny69. I cannot seem to get my comments to come up. There they are. Hi, Eileen, Margaret, and that's it right now. Okay, good. Glad we got a chance to say hi to everybody. So let me show you what Heather's doing real quick. Look at those pineapples. Aren't those pineapples the bomb?
Yeah.
They were on sale, I think.
They were like 77 cents, so we're going to probably have to cut them up soon. But I'm just cutting up the green onions. These are going to go in the deviled eggs. And then what I'm going to do with this part is we actually have an...
I always thought it was funny that we'd have deviled eggs on Resurrection Day.
Well,
you know? What are you going to do?
The whole deviled part is...
Hi, Caroline.
It's
Carolyn?
actually... You put a little bit of heat in it, and that's where that comes from. So It's not like, you know... But this part here, I'm going to actually slice up and put in something else. We have a... I will tell you that Aldi's makes a really good Asian salad in a bag. And so one of the things I was supposed to bring is a salad, and I'm like, you know... I really hate chopping up all the stuff for a salad. I really do. So we're going to kind of do these at a diagonal. And then I've got the bag salad, and then I've got some green peppers and some cucumbers, not green peppers, orange peppers and cucumbers I'm going to cut up and put in the salad too and just take with us. So that's just easier than chopping all the stuff up. So
Caroline, I keep saying Caroline, but I think it's Carolyn. Caroline is from Australia.
Ooh.
So hi from Australia.
Awesome.
Very glad you're with us.
My water's boiling, so.
Very glad you got. Hi from Canada too. We have some of our Canadian friends with us. All right, so here's what Katie's working on.
I don't want to do it yet. I failed like once at this already.
She's not ready to reveal.
I'm not ready to reveal.
Okay.
All right, how very teenagey of you.
All right, so here, hey.
She needs your attention.
I don't know if I want to give it to her.
Your
You're being so teenagey.
Okay, so we are going to, this is coming to boil, so what we're going to do is we're going to shut this off and put a lid on it. Pretty tight fitting lid, and then we're just going to move it over and set our timer for like 18 minutes. It's supposed to be 15 to 20 minutes, so I do 18.
Boiling eggs sometimes isn't as easy as people make it.
Well, it isn't, because if you have really fresh eggs, they don't want to peel at all.
But, when I was a kid, we thought boiling water and then throw the eggs in after the water was boiling. That's not how you do it. Yeah. You'll crack the egg.
I put the eggs in first.
You got to put them in first.
I line them around.
And then heat the water up.
I line them around. I put cold water on them to where it covers them. Mm-hmm. And like I said, then I put them gently. Because you don't want to drop the eggs in because you'll crack them.
You'll crack them. They're eggs.
So,
you have to be careful with eggs.
Deviled eggs work better if you, I know this is going to sound horrible, if you buy grocery store eggs, because they're usually older and they peel better.
Yes, they are older.
They are older.
Those of you who keep chickens, better. you know they're older.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
But hey, I love deviled eggs, and we're making a special kind of deviled egg.
Yeah.
What kind?
They're going to be shaped like little chicks.
Awesome.
And so we're going to have like a little carrot nose, and then we're going to use peppercorns for the eyes. So
awesome.
Yeah,
Very
and
cool.
they're curry deviled eggs. I like curry powder in my deviled eggs, so they're really good.
They're watching us from the kitchen making unleavened bread. Cool.
Nice.
Very cool. Blue Ridge Prepper.
Oh, okay.
Very cool. Glad you guys are with us. Tonight and tomorrow making bread for our church. Okay. Awesome. Very cool. All right, we're going to spin around here. I keep hitting the wrong thing.
So.
All right, where are we at?
Okay, so I'm kind of at a standstill until, is it not working, sweetheart?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to hurt something.
You know why? It's okay for accidents to happen.
No, this is okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, let's go with this. If it doesn't work, then like I said, what I'll do. Does it need to rise?
Yes.
Okay, so let's put it in different roles so I need that. Oh.
Heather, did you curl your hair or is it naturally curly after you wash it?
Okay. So
looks beautiful.
This is actually kind of a funny story. When I was younger, my hair looked like hers. It was very straight.
Hey, PNC Atkinson.
Can you get me the cooking spray, please, bud?
Yes.
And after I had kids, it did this. This is actually natural. I use some different products in it to get it because I have a wave and not really a curl to my hair.
Before we go any further, can you tell us what's going on with the bread and why we're so trepidatious about it?
I think for Kate,
the
it's
recipe stinks.
Say that again.
We've followed the recipe twice, and it's a little on the sticky side, which that's okay, I think.
Yes.
So what we're just gonna do.
But Kate, do you feel like it's not done?
No.
Why?
Because I've made this before, and each time it's come out a little dry. Like it hasn't come together.
Yeah.
But we've only made this bread really once, so we can't really remember how it's supposed to look.
Yes, she sprayed cooking spray on that.
I did, because we're gonna put plastic wrap on it. I prefer plastic wrap, just because it doesn't there's nothing worse than pulling bread dough out of a tea towel.
Yeah.
Like that's.
It's gross.
It's gross. So
because you don't know what's in the towel.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
My kids use it to clean off the counters and stuff like that. So we're gonna set this over here, and I'm gonna have Kate put some plastic wrap over it, and try not to put it on the hot burner.
Yeah, that would be a bad deal.
So yeah, please excuse our mess because we're in the middle of prep. But
I already
need
said
to
that.
Wash out this bowl, and then we're gonna start the Watergate cake. So.
Okay, so Watergate cake is a Goin Batty family tradition that dates all the way back to her grandmother and those family get-togethers that they had back before Heather was even knee high.
Yeah.
So it's a really regular tradition.
And I love
Hey,
it.
see you later, PNC Aikenson. No problem, Patrick.
I really like it because it's this really pretty light green color, and I think it's just pretty for Easter.
Yeah. All right, I gotta let the dog out. You guys get to come with me. Sorry.
You can show them my garden.
I can
How
show
my
them.
garden's doing.
I'll take you on a walk through the garden as I give Gina a little bit of a thing. So we'll take a tour of the garden. Hold on just a minute. There we go. And we'll be right back. So, there's a lot going on. It's rainy today here in Growing. Let me show them to you real quick. We've got this whole thing right here. We will be putting recipes for this up on our website. Our website might already have some of these recipes, but what you're looking at right now is this is the bed for all of our potatoes. So if you look through here, there's like 27 little sprouts all the way through. All of them are potatoes. And so we're real excited to see what happens with these and how far they grow. So this is going to be really cool. So this is all potatoes. Then if you come over here, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's some little sprouts. Hi guys, sorry about that. I kind of forget what's in here actually. I'll have to ask Heather. But those are back here. Those are what's it called? Shoot, I can't remember what they're called. Oh, cucumbers. They're cucumbers. I'm back. Gina. Oh, cucumbers. They're cucumbers. I'm back. Gina's done. There's the pooch. Gina in all her glory. See all the wood we got from that tree? It goes all the way through. Isn't that incredible? So, anyway, that's a little bit of a tour. My feet are cold, so I'm going to come inside, and we'll show you more about the garden as we go. We'll show you more about the garden as we go. But I think that's a pretty awesome start. All the things that's future food. That's right, Blue Ridge Prepper. We got to have the future food. That's amazing. So I'm going to set you up on our stand here so we can talk, and you guys can be part of our family prep time to get all this food together. The kids actually have a concert tonight at the church where they're going to go sing. You see, the church that we're a part of at Fairhaven is they've got all of these different kinds of Easter services. So there's like 6. Yeah, is that chicken wire over the raised beds? Yes, it is. We have to protect our flower beds because the squirrels are brutal. The squirrels and the rabbits in our neighborhood will tear apart everything that we try to plant, everything that we try to do. And so we have to take extra measure to make sure that they're protected. And then at the bottom, we put the big chunks of wood around it so that the rabbits can't dig underneath. It seems to be working right now. And as we go further along in the summer, we have to do less protecting. It's just getting them started. And cats, absolutely. It's a method. It's not the only method, but it's a good start to what it is what we have to do to protect the beginnings of our garden. And of course, I don't know if you guys can see this or not. I'm gonna turn it around here real quick. That's our wall, which I don't want you to look at, but these are all starters as well. So you've got a ton of different stuff.
Those are all my tomatoes and peppers.
Hi, Crystal. How are you?
Excuse me.
Good. Glad you're here. Sorry, I'm getting in the way. So anyway, this is typically what's going on in our kitchen. You've got just everybody going
No,
crazy.
that does not go in the Watergate
It's
cake.
green.
So for you who are new to us,
Remember to speak up because of our
Yes.
speaker.
Watergate cake is, from what I understand from my grandmother, it came about in that period of Watergate. But it is a white cake.
And we have recipes, right?
Yes, it is.
We did a video on this.
Yes, we did a video on it, and that one may not be at our website.
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
but on our YouTube channel, check out Watergate Cake Goin Batty, and I think you'll find it.
Yeah, and so
Someone asked me earlier, and I couldn't remember if it was on our website or not.
it's not on our website, but I did do a video on it. But so I am attempting. If you guys saw me make the birthday cake, the chocolate birthday, it cracked in half on me, and part of that was because I didn't. You really should put parchment down in the bottom of your cake pans, and so yeah, Kevin's going to show you. So I sprayed it, put the parchment on it, and then I'm going to spray it again, and then I'm going to flour it so that way it pulls off.
It's much easier to
Yeah.
get apart than
And it's just prettier when it's a double cake.
it is.
So,
It is.
but,
So
so we're
Too
going
bad we returned that cake plate.
well, the cake plate would be. We
have a cake holder over there.
We have a cake holder that it's going to go in, but
It's right there.
one of
You
those-
can't quite see it. It's in there
one
somewhere.
of the Tupperware ones
Yeah.
that your
Yeah.
grandmother had, and
Absolutely.
but
It's a great
cake-
idea, Heather.
yeah, the cake
They're going
plate
crazy about it.
is. So what I did is I folded it.
Like an airplane.
I folded it in half, and then I fold it like at the corner here,
Mm-hmm.
like this, and then you're gonna fold it 2 more times at that corner. So I mean, you can buy like at Michael's these little round things that
You know what it reminds me of?
making a paper airplane.
No. Well, yes, it reminds me of that, but it also reminds me of snowflakes when you make snowflakes as a
Okay,
kid.
so I only had to do it one more time. But
Okay.
what I'm going to do is kind of go from like the middle of my pan. And I got some scissors here. Or I had some scissors here.
You had some scissors.
Katie borrowed my scissors.
Carrie, yeah.
All right, so and you're just going to see like that. Head it. Kate's going to grab the end, just like that. So you got what looks like a little triangle.
But
then
turns
you
out to
open
be
up.
something much bigger.
You've got the round that goes in the bottom of your cake.
And Katie has the frame.
Yeah. So,
And that's
There you
how
go.
that goes.
all right. And
So it makes
now-
a circle a lot easier.
Yeah. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray the edges of this. You can use butter, but I just find cooking spray works better.
Gina, get out of there. Gina's digging in the trash. We have a dog that insists on digging in the trash. I have a hard time making those. I buy disposable ones.
Disposable cake plates.
I don't know. She said that's just what she said. I'm not sure. Hey, anyway, I will also while they're getting some things together, I wanted to give you a little bit of an update on my mom. We had to rush my mom to the hospital a few days ago. She was having trouble breathing and called me in a panic. And when I was on my way there, it became apparent to me that she wasn't doing so good. So we had to call 911, and they met me at the house. And we got into there and had to take her. She got diagnosed with severe bronchitis. It was probably 2 days that she had something pretty serious event. She was in some pretty scary distress when I got there. So we grabbed her up and they took her to the hospital, and she spent the night over at the hospital. They gave her breathing treatments. They gave her some new medicine to help fight the bronchitis. She was that close to having pneumonia and was definitely in a little bit of trouble. So we were glad. We're glad that that's kind of off the radar now. She's healing up. She's canceled a lot of her Easter plans so that she could be at home resting and not doing too much. But that was a little bit scary for us. That was Wednesday when that happened, and so we had to kind of pause everything and start over again. Let me show you what Heather's doing here. I'm going to take you off and get down and dirty here so you can see exactly what Heather's doing with these cakes. See, she's floured them now. See that?
Yeah, so that's to keep the cake from sticking. So, yeah. Now.
Thanks for praying for my mom, you guys. That's great.
Hold on a second, because Jack wanted to help me with this cake, and I don't know where he is. So.
Okay, well, let's see something here.
Okay.
This is kind of fun. This is Heather's phone, looking at Heather's phone, looking at my phone. My phone, looking at Heather's phone, looking at your phone. It's like three-dimensional.
Yeah, and here are my old people glasses. You want to see my old people glasses?
I like the red frames.
My eyes are huge.
I like the red frames. I think those look really
every
good.
once in a while, I have to put them on to read things. So,
And this is a very important part of Watergate
yes,
cake.
the 7-Up goes in it.
Love
So-
7-Up. That takes me back to the old days. Here's Jack. He's here to help with the Watergate cake. Jack, say hi. Okay, that was weird. Thanks, everybody. Heather mentioned that that and Crystal's Diva will continue to pray for her. Thank you.
Where's the paddle for the mixer?
We even have a flood warning here in Ohio today, so it's keeping things very excited. I'm flipping you back around here so you can see what's going on. Heather's looking for some utensils, and I'm gonna keep talking. So, things are getting interesting. You might want to stick around here at the Goin Batty kitchen. Come on now.
You had this knife pointed out.
The big things that are going to happen is we're going to be with family on Sunday, and so tomorrow we've got two different kinds of concerts that the kids are singing at, and it's just going to be a very busy day. So this is the prep to it. Thanks for joining us on this live stream.
I need to separate. I need 3 egg whites.
Separating 3 egg whites.
Do you want me to put this
You
in
didn't hear that.
I want you to put that in the bowl. Yeah.
Yeah. So again, if you don't know, we're making Watergate cake. We're making Katie's special bread, and I don't know what that's called. It's like an herb thing.
It's just an herb bread. We don't
It's
really
really
have
good.
a name for it.
And then Happy Easter. Let me say hi to a few people. Boxer Lover. I'm putting my finger right in the screen. How lucky are you guys? E.K. Hill, thank you for being a part of our thing today. Let's see. Box Lover and Aileen, how are you? It's only 44 today in Kentucky. Woohoo! Yeah, it's pretty cold here in Ohio too. And you guys aren't too far from us. You're south. So I that's not too bad. I'm glad that the temperatures are going up because it makes all of our jobs a lot easier. when we're
So
out
you're
there.
gonna put in that.
This is what I love about our home
Mix the cake
is
together and
this
the pudding,
lady is
add
in
the
constant
oil,
teacher mode
and mix
to
7
these
up
guys,
with
and she
eggs,
teaches them how to
pounds.
cook. She teaches them about the Bible. She teaches them about character.
Yes, the
It is
pudding goes in the cake
constantly
mix.
a
Okay,
learning
and you have
environment
to-
in
you
our
have to make
house,
sure
and I
to set up,
absolutely
okay?
love it. It's
And
one of those
oil.
endearing things that you get to see
Okay.
in the Goin Batty house that we do. That's just off the
Because
charts.
I
They're
just
constantly
not want
learning.
this
They're constantly finding out new things. So
Yes.
very cool.
Go
I'll take
ahead
you
and
back
give
into
me-
the action
I'm
here.
giving Gina a treat.
Wait a minute. Let me turn you around.
I'm
Go ahead.
giving her the yolk because I need the egg whites and and actually the yolk is good for her. It helps her coat.
Gina loves to have sneezes.
Well, she lit the bowl all the way over here.
Oh, geez.
So, keep on, girl.
Oh, yeah.
That's terrible, Mom.
That's awesome. That's actually not a bad thing for a dog to have, actually.
Yeah.
So what are we doing with these egg whites right here?
They are going to go into the cake mix because it's a white cake mix. You don't want to put the yolks in because
So
the cake won't be
this has nothing to do with the Watergate cake.
No, that's Asiago cheese. That has to do with the bread.
Absolutely. So that's a great way to do it too.
Yeah.
That's Heather. That's how Heather separates the yolk from the egg whites.
They're exactly 1 cup, Mom.
Okay, good. So.
You could pour it over by the bowl so you don't have to walk so far.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Okay, that's like I said, it's learning.
Where did you put your bowl?
Hi Ronnie, how are you, man?
Okay, so there you go.
I hope you're doing well.
All right, so that's actually my eggs. So.
It's 65 in North Carolina and it's only 9:20.
Nice.
I don't know what time it is in our house right now.
The oil should be in the pantry bed.
Oh, so we're using the vegetable oil?
I think it's 12 o'clock right now, so. Hi Kate,
Hi.
are you excited?
Yes.
All right.
We're doing very good over here.
So.
A boxer lovers in California?
Yes.
That's amazing.
That's not
I'm so excited.
So this is how I crack the shells of my eggs. Just like that.
Sounds
Wait,
fun.
wait, I'm coming over. I gotta see this. Wait, did it work?
Yeah. See? Now,
So just shake the bowl.
once they're cracked, what I do is I put cold water on them, and that actually helps the peel come off a little better. So we're gonna let them sit in cold water and cool down, and the peel comes off.
Okay,
a little
hold
better.
on. Hold the phone.
But
Ronnie Joseph is a pastor and he's working for the Lord and is located in the tribal villages and remote areas of South India.
wow.
Welcome, Ronnie. You are always welcome to come in and join the Goin Batty clan. I'm a pastor too, and so I really am excited for what you're doing. We got a lot of cooking going on though,
So we're
man.
gonna just let those sit and let them just kind of cool down a little bit.
And the water infiltrates the shell,
It makes
so it
it-
makes it easier to
yeah.
peel.
All right. So what do you?
How long did you cook the eggs for?
I did it for anywhere between 15 and 20 minutes. So I choose 18 because I don't want my centers to be green.
You
If you overcook them, you will have that greenish part on the outside of your egg, and like it'll actually kind of crumbly and dry. And I don't like my deviled eggs that way. So.
Oh, Ronnie, you are very welcome here, man, and we're glad you're here. Keep an eye on our channel. We'll be doing some great stuff. Just celebrating the Lord. There goes our mailman, by the
You
way.
got everything in there, babe?
I got to tell you this part, guys. Heather and I boil our eggs at a different time. I boiled them at 12 minutes, and they come out pretty good too. But listen to Heather, because she's better at this than anybody. They're in there. They're in the freezer.
Can you find it? I didn't see it.
They're right on top here.
Right on top?
Yeah, underneath everything. That's our freezer.
We got
Oh, there.
They're there. They're buried.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the cake has hot pecans in it.
This is Jack. Just for those of you who don't know, I know he looks a lot like Miles, and it's easy to confuse them. But he has shot up, man. Look how he's almost tall as Heather now. He's taller than Heather now. So that's it's
I love
been.
when they measure because they always measure like this.
Yeah, they always go like way up. I think it's funny.
Okay, so we need a cup of pecans in here, baby.
Hey Ronnie, feel free to share some of those Indian dishes with us. We would love to hear about. If you want to email us, we have an email for our channel called info.goinbatty@gmail.com. That's info.goinbatty@gmail.com. We'd love to see some Indian recipes that we could try here in the Goin Batty kitchen and teach some of our kids. So there is a lot going on right now, and I can't even begin to tell you all the different things that are happening. Heather's teaching Jack. They're making this Watergate cake together. There's
Okay.
bread being made.
I need your help. I need you to put this away.
Oh gosh, that's a lot of milk.
That's our instant milk.
Instant milk.
And
We use Thrive Instant Milk sometimes too.
yeah, but that one I make my own bread, and I've got like the sandwich bread that I make, and it calls for instant milk, and I was just going through it so quickly I went
Yeah.
and bought a bag of instant milk. So
Yep, and that's okay.
So we're going to
We use Thrive food to incorporate into our everyday cooking, and sometimes we just can't get it quick enough, so we have to go to the store and get that. And if you don't know what Thrive is, you can look on our website, goinbatty.thrivelife.com. There's some stuff going on there. I won't bore you with that right now. Back to them.
We need a cup.
They're measuring out a cup of walnuts, I believe,
No,
or pecans. Sorry, pecans. I was
I
way off.
prefer pecans in just about everything. I think because pecans are sweeter.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't taste the difference.
Walnuts aren't as sweet, and neither
Yeah.
are almonds.
Pecans are the bomb, man.
Yeah. So we're going
And these
to.
are frozen too. Why do you freeze them?
I freeze them because it keeps them from going rancid. Like nuts have oil in them, and if you leave them out too long, they'll get a bitter taste to them because the oils in them have gone bad. So.
All right.
Freeze them like
Yeah. So
frozen.
And they're.
I forgot what I was going to say. I had something I was going to say, but I can't remember what it was.
Our dog is scavenging down here. Like I'll drop a pecan and she'll eat it.
Make sure that doesn't.
For sure.
Yeah.
See this? I mean, this is just the life of the Goin Batty table right here. It's always filled with some sort of cooking project or different kinds of things. So.
And this cake is, like Kevin said, it's one that has made an appearance at a lot of holidays that we've had. My grandmother made it, and so.
So you're just going through right now and cutting the pecans fine,
Yeah,
chopping them up.
I mean, these were chopped pecans, but they need to be just a little bit finer so you don't get a big chunk of it in your
If
cake.
you don't want to take the time to do this, could you use a food processor?
Yeah, you could, but you have to be careful because you can very easily go from pecan to pecan butter really easily.
So it's not so much a puree as it is a
yeah,
chop.
it's just a rough
So
chop.
if you're going
is
to
what it
use
is.
your food processor, pay attention and just pulse it once maybe, and then
Yeah,
chop it up.
Probably
enough.
about 3 times would be good if you're going to do it in your food processor.
Yeah.
Just pulse it about 3 times.
It just depends on what your preference is. Some people, I know, I'm not comfortable with a knife.
So here you go.
I'm going to try to read some of your comments as we go.
That's kind of the chop we did on him. So,
Yeah.
all right, yeah.
You found us through Tiny House Prepper.
We
Thrive Foods are
love
awesome.
them.
Well, we love Tiny
We
House
love
Prepper.
Bill and Elizabeth.
Absolutely.
He actually came and stayed with us, and they are just the
Yeah.
kindest people. They really are.
They're incredible. Check out their channel if you don't know who they are. I think there's probably some channels in our community that have influenced us a lot. Tiny House Prepper is one of the main ones. Big Family Homestead. Shout out to Brad and Krista. Go over and check out their channel. Huge.
And the other one that we love is PNC Atkinson. Now
We
they're-
love PNC Atkinson, which you
they're
guys
on
will see on
yeah.
our streams sometimes.
They're on their beginning of their journey, but
Yep.
they let their chickens out for the first time.
Yep.
And you know, like the chickens are like, what is this? What is this? I don't know what this green stuff is. It was really cute watching them do that. So.
Yeah, plus there's other honorable mentions. We got to mention Bandana Grandma.
Yeah.
We got to mention Two Family Homestead. All great. A ton more that we couldn't even begin to
I know,
to
there's
say.
so many,
There's so
yeah,
many
there's so
that come in and they just celebrate with us. Can we see that real quick? Because
Yes.
I don't think anybody's gonna know
Just
what's
how-
going on here.
It's pretty.
What? How did it turn that color?
Okay, see the green? That is the pistachio pudding in the cake.
Okay, so there's
So-
pistachio pudding in the cake.
Yeah. So
That's a part of the recipe that we'll get on the
Yeah.
website for
Wanna
you.
try some, Dad?
Yeah, I want to try some. That'll be awesome.
I
And
am
there's-
not one that is like, no, don't lick the beaters. So,
Okay,
All right.
Oh yeah,
No, I love
so we're going to.
and you
put-
can taste the 7-Up in that.
Good. Jack, look and see what we need to turn the oven on to. I totally forgot to preheat my oven.
It's set up, Mom.
You can totally taste the 7-Up
But
in
is
that.
Is the oven preheated?
Yes.
It's really good.
Right.
Okay.
Mhm. All right, Jack, I'm gonna hand that back to you.
Yeah, you licked up almost all my
So
stuff.
we're
I
gonna
sure
put
did.
half of it in
Hello,
here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll turn around. 'cause
The beater is the best.
I'm left-handed, so you guys always when you guys watch
I
my
can do it.
videos, you always have my arm kind of in the shot.
Yeah.
I can do it on
I
my
got it, baby. I got it.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a couple of channels that we got to mention, like Recipe Archaeology is
Oh my
awesome.
gosh, they're hysterical.
Funny people.
They do. It's what it sounds like. They do old school recipes, and there's. Sorry, I'm not in the shot.
E.K. Hill says she can't wait to make this cake.
Oh, it is. It's so much fun because then it also has green frosting too.
Oh, she wants to. I need to show it.
Wait,
Okay,
yeah.
hold on. Let me get in close so you can see it. Sorry, you just saw my big chin, but here.
So we're gonna spread it out to the edges here, and then.
Alicia's like, show it. What are you doing? No, I'm just kidding. And so this is a double decker cake,
Yeah,
right?
last time I made this, we did like a sheet cake. And I think it was one of my brothers was like, isn't this usually a double decker cake? Or I couldn't remember, but one of them made a comment of it's kind of wasn't like grandma's because it wasn't 2 layers high.
So, well, they'll make it just like grandma.
Make it just like grandma.
And the more important question is, can I have a 7-Up?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, no, wait. I think I need it for the frosting.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Hold on. So,
No, you need milk.
oh, I need milk. Okay, we already got the milk in there. All right, so we've got that in there. These aren't, they're going to raise up, but they're not going to be like super duper fluffy.
Yep.
So,
Okay, that's a good point. Let's do this. Feel free, whatever link you're talking about, Alicia, feel free to put it out there. I don't know what link we're talking about, but go ahead.
So we're
And
going
then,
to make these for 30 minutes, and then we'll check them. They may need a little longer. So what we'll do is we'll actually put a picture of the finished product over. We'll put it on Facebook. We'll put it on Instagram. We'll put it on our website. And I'll make sure that this recipe's on our website, too.
yeah.
Okay. I find furniture gets moved everywhere in our house.
It does. Well, it's just it's in the way. One thing that the live stream can do right now, if you guys don't mind, is go ahead and do shout outs to your favorite channels. I just saw someone put up 1,000 Roots. We've never heard of that, and we'd love to go look at it later when we're not on live. And so why don't you go, I'll count to 3, and when I get to 3, you guys start shouting out whatever channel you want us to check out or think we should check out. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm running into
The
you.
world's smallest kitchen.
Well, and I'm in the way. I should be back
All
here.
right, so I'm going to go ahead and peel these eggs.
I have to put my phone on a charger or we're going to have trouble.
Can
So,
I get my notes out so I can type down what they said?
no, it's on our live stream. We're good.
I need
I'm new to
I
this.
need way number 3. So Miles, come here, honey, and I need your help, okay? Because these are for him.
I don't think it started charging.
Did it not start charging?
Yeah, this could be a bigger problem. Max, can you make sure I'm
So
plugged
I
into the
need
right
you to
outlet
get
right
out
there?
Carrots and start cutting little beaks.
Carrot. We're going to make little baby chicks out of our things.
Or deviled eggs.
Yeah, is it plugged in the right?
It's plugged in.
Is it the top or the bottom?
The top.
I don't think that one works. Can you plug it into the next one? Yes, good.
So one of the new ones that I've been watching that Crystal has mentioned is
Deep South Homestead. Hope to millions. Luma Acres.
BW Farms.
Oh, Arms Family Homestead.
I love Arms
BW Farms?
V.
VW Farms, okay. Freedom Homestead.
But then that's where I got. I've altered the bread recipe that she does because I don't do whole wheat bread. But that's where I got my bread recipe from. So they've got a great channel. I watched her back when she was Tangy the Caver's wife.
The Frugal Family, the Adaptive Maritimer. All these are great. Keep shouting them out. By all means, check out these channels and see what see what they have.
Can I peel the eggs? This is
Yeah,
one of
you
my-
can help me go with
Yeah,
it.
this is one of my favorite.
Heather,
dishes.
dear, sit down to shell eggs. That's funny.
I just-
Thank you, J. Joe.
I just, that was something that I've never really done. Is when I'm cooking and stuff like that, and I just think it's because my mom never really did, and neither did my grandmother. Like you were always standing when you did that, but that does make sense to sit down and shell.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite things.
Someone just said, let's see who it was.
Just look how good it is.
Norma Mason is at work and on her lunch hour. So she was glad she's able to catch us. Guy,
Okay.
thanks for joining us on this Saturday right before
Okay, so hold on.
Easter,
Maybe
where
I'll show you how.
we're gonna celebrate with family. Christ is risen, my friends. It's so cool.
So,
All right.
Miles, I'm showing
Back to
him.
that.
We're making the little beaks for the chicks.
Is this the right size?
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the little carrots and we're gonna cut them like the rounds, like this. I don't know if they can see us, honey.
They can't. I'm trying to fix a technical issue.
Okay.
Sorry. I'll get you close.
Okay,
Give me just a
so what
second.
you're gonna do, Miles, is you're gonna cut them like a pie.
Penny pinching, Grandma.
So we're gonna do it like that.
These are gonna be the noses
They're
of
gonna be
said.
their little beaks. So we
Yep.
won't need a lot because we've only got, I think, a
Jack's
little
got
over a
his
dozen.
peel going on.
This is my favorite thing to do when it comes to eggs. I don't.
Living on a dime is awesome. We forgot living on a dime.
I don't like doing eggs.
They've been a huge encouragement to us.
Yes.
Doing eggs. I just like peeling the hard-boiled eggs.
All right. So we're cutting it like little pies, and so now we've got little beaks here.
Little beaks.
So all we really need, Miles, is we need like.
Just found Penny pinching grandma. That's living on a dime's mom.
Yes,
So you, yeah.
Did you set a timer for the cake, Mom?
I did, sweetie. I think
Yep, it is 35.
It was 30, I thought.
Oh, 350. You didn't set a timer,
okay,
babe.
yeah. Put it for 30 minutes.
Jack, your mom said go put it on 30 minutes.
Yes.
Sutton Days, Neely Homesteader.
Needy
Homesteader, sorry.
Yeah, she does a lot of Sutton Days and Needy Homesteader. They do a lot of canning.
Yeah.
That I really appreciate.
Oh,
The other one is
yeah.
Gilbrook Farms. She does a lot of that.
Oh, yeah.
too,
Gilbrook
so,
Farms, that's true.
Yeah.
Great channels.
So sorry, my fingers are in the way.
So they're going to be working on that for a while.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull back from that, but that gives you the basic idea on how to get some things done with the little beaks. Now, if you don't know what they're doing, they're going to make deviled eggs that are shaped like baby chicks.
Like
And so it looks like they're
in the egg.
so it looks like they're coming out of the
Right.
egg,
I think that
and they'll
that
have
actually may be enough, so we
black
can-
olives as eyes and carrots as nose.
We actually changed that because cutting little teeny tiny circles out of black olives is a pain in the tuchus. So we're gonna use peppercorns instead.
I like green olives anyway.
Yeah.
So this egg, it's like falling apart.
It's alright.
It's all right,
You
it's
know
just
what
so
you
easy.
do is you take the center out of it and you just put it in and mash it with everything else.
Here, let me see it.
So
Let me see
Like
it real quick.
it's breaking.
So
apart.
sometimes you get these, and they don't want to cooperate, right? So you just diligently, and you can always run them under water. I found that when you get an egg like this, run it under water and it'll peel better. So I'm gonna give that back to Jack, and you can finish peeling it. Okay?
and you
Try
gotta,
it under
you gotta
water.
make sure you get that membrane that's kind of underneath.
Yeah, the membrane's the most important. All right, what was the cake? Sorry, was late to the live show. No worries.
It is Watergate cake.
Hi, Nikki. Or Nick. No, Nick July. Sorry, not Nikki. I just called someone Nikki. I apologize.
You know, you guys.
My old eyes are failing me, I guess. All right, Appalachian Homestead. That's a good one, too.
Yes.
So they're in the process of getting all of these things done. If you want to see the final product of all of this, you'll need to go to our Instagram account because that's where we'll be posting all of the pictures of the final, kind of finished product, I guess is what I'm saying. We'll have all of those pictures on our Instagram. Obviously, we can't keep you on here the entire time because there'll be. It'll take way too much time and we need to focus a little bit. So I want to encourage you guys to check out our social media pages. We have a Twitter account. We have Instagram, which we're on a lot on Instagram. We have a little bit of Facebook action going on. And then, of course, our YouTube channel. So if you're new, please like and subscribe and share. It would really help our channel grow if you guys would be willing to share that and share it with people that aren't subscribed yet so that we could get our channel to grow a little bit. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that when we do things like this or a new video pops up, you guys can be a part of it.
Because we haven't been going live very often just because of Kevin's work schedule.
Well, there's a rhythm to going live too. If you don't go live very often, it's if you go live every week, it can become a little bit. Some of the folks that'll tell you this, it can become, if you don't have a plan, it can become a little bit just drudgery, and that's the point where you kind of go, okay, I better take a break and regroup. And a lot of folks that go live every week know this, but you have to keep some fresh material going so that people are continuing to be interested in. But work has been crazy. Let me tell you what has been going on. It has just been insane. I've been working for the funeral home and doing a lot of nights. So about the same time y'all are getting home from work, I'm headed out to go and do removals or something like that. So I know right now we don't have any cookbooks that are in the works. There are always our recipes. Our website's kind of our cookbook, if you will. And that's kind of how we get our information out. A lot of people have asked me, hey, if we want to support your channel, what do we do? Just email me and I'll send you some links and you can support us that way. But for the most part, what we do is we put all of our recipes on our website, and that's where you can grab them. Hi, Donna and Terry.
Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually.
I work at a funeral home. Is that an emotionally hard job? Yes and no. For me, it is another area where we can do ministry for people. There's a distinct privilege in being invited to someone into someone's world on their very worst day. To be there and be able to support them when they have just experienced a loss like that is huge. And one of my main responsibilities is to interact with the family, and that's almost hours within them losing their loved one. So emotionally, for me, it's not hard, but I know it's not for everyone. But we've also been in ministry for a long time, and so we submit a lot of these things to the Lord as we experience them, and it makes it a lot more palatable. And there's just some things that we will not talk about, and it's private, and it's that simple. So I think the on-call give it away. Wait, what? I missed it. I think the on-call gave it away. I knew that you were not a surgeon. That is so true, man. That would just be a mess. Let me tell you. But yeah, that's what we do.
Let me poke my finger around in there and see what's going on.
That's no good. But yeah, that's what I do for a living right now. But I'm also a pastor, and so I kind of do that. So it's a good job for us, and we know that God's doing some work through it. There's also some other things behind the scenes that we'll tell you about later. But for now, that's kind of what I've been doing on my job. So right now, that's kind of it. I'm going to give us one more chance. If you have any questions, feel free to ask us. We're going to get ready to sign off here because we're going to get all of this under control and get those pictures up on Instagram for you. It is always a pleasure bringing you guys into our world, and we thank you for the community, the prayers, and the support you guys give us. But we are going to sign off. We're 47 minutes into our live stream here, and
yeah, that's good.
I think we're going to
take. You don't want to watch us peel eggs.
I think we're going to sign off because some of the rest of this is going to be tedious, and we love spending time with you guys. So thank you for joining us today. But we're going to sign off, and we may go live later on in the day when I try to tackle this plumbing issue that we have in our sink that I spoke about at the very beginning. So anyway, if you have any questions for us, feel free to email us at info.goinbatty@gmail.com. And guys, as always, more updates as we go.